Hello my beautiful Libras, welcome to your love related reading for this upcoming week. So this reading is valid from today, which is the 15th of January, up to 22nd of January, okay? My lovely Libra, we're gonna look into how do they see you on the right hand side, someone you're thinking of right now in your love department, of course. How do you view them on the left hand side? This is how you view each other from each other's perspective. So sometimes we cannot control the way people perceive us. We can't control what they think of us, okay? So we're gonna look into their peace of mind. I mean, how are you being captured in their mind, and possibly how you view them. So when I pull cards for how do you view them, you may very much be already familiar with what I'm saying. And then we're gonna look into the main possible blockage or challenge between you two. And at the end, we're gonna pull a hypothetical outcome. So what is the near future gonna bring for you and this person you're thinking of right now? Of course, we're gonna pull some cards as a piece of advice right at the end, as well as some oracle cards to help you, to guide you, because that's why you're here, okay? Excuse the noise, it's my cat jumping off the a cupboard. Okay, so let's get straight into it, my lovely Libra. So how do they view you? How are you being viewed by a person, the person you're thinking of right now? Page of Pentacles. So this person, they think that you are passively watching them. Maybe you've been watching them on a social media. But also this person thinks that you've been thinking of them, you've been analyzing their personality, you've been analyzing this connection, whatever exists between you two. But they think, Libra, that you've been looking at them but not taking any action. And also, if you've been looking at them and analyzing the aspects of the personality, they think you've been focusing more on the negatives of their personality, of something that you think wouldn't be good for them. Maybe you think that this connection isn't perfect and you're looking for any flaws in this connection. So they might be thinking here, Libra, that you're being a bit negative, okay? They know you're watching them, they know you're thinking of them, but they think you're focusing more on the negative rather than positive side. But I mean, I think what it is, Libra, is that you're being quite logical, usually being practical. You like to see things for what they are. You are the air sign after all. Yeah, you like Aries, Gemini, or Libra. When you like to look at the logical aspect of the connection. I mean, is this gonna work? And they think you being a little bit too negative. I'm not saying you are. That's what they think. Maybe you're dealing with someone who's super optimistic, okay? They also view you with, but also if this card was read a little bit differently, they see you, because this is what they think you're doing, okay? But they also see that if this was them holding this coin, they view as a prize. You would be like a prize to them. You mean everything to them. You are a prize to them. They can't stop looking at you. Okay, so I just need to let my cat out. Come on, Darcy. Get out. But don't come back. Go. So that's how they view you, a prize to them, but they also think you might be a little bit too negative about this connection, okay? Maybe you're trying to find faults in a because you're trying to be logical. They also view you with, how are you being viewed, Libra, this week? Wow, we've got one card and another one flipped. Wow, beautiful, Libra. They view you with 10 of Pentacles. They view you as someone with whom they would love to have a family, home and stable life. You know, you would make them very stable. They think you're a very stable person emotionally, and you're a very good wife or husband material with whom they would like to build a stable home. You providing a lot of stability into their life, okay? You're being gentle with them, you're being gentle with your words, and you providing the sense of stability to them that they've never probably had. Libra, have a look. They would love to marry you. They would love to build a happy home with you. It's not just about marriage. It's about being with someone and leading a stable, happy life, family. They think you're a great family person. And it's no surprise the next card comes up as the Empress. That's how they view, and this is the Taurus and Libra's card. So your card, right? You're sitting on this throne. You're very strong, attractive, beautiful Libra. Okay, the Empress is someone who's very caring, very nurturing. You always take care of them. That's why they feel like you are the one. You know, they want to have children with, possibly. You're providing the stability. The Empress is a very reliable, stable energy, okay? They think they can rely on you. They see how stable you are, you know, how caring you are, how caring you are. You give so much without expecting anything in return with the Empress card. You're a great mother, motherly figure, in tune with nature. Okay, but also you know when to put your foot down, so you're not gonna allow anyone to take you for granted, because the Emperor is someone strong, okay, caring, nurturing, stable, okay, but not someone that can be messed around with, okay? And they respect that about you. They like this, and they find you very sexy and a very attractive, beautiful energy. You're very feminine, very feminine energy, the most feminine energy in tarot. Sorry, my deck is a little bit here messed up, so I gotta, let's see, how do you view them? We're gonna also pull 3 cards. How do you view them? Ten of Wands. Okay, you view them as if, you know, they've had a lot of emotional issues. Okay, not necessarily with you, but they've been through a lot of emotional turbulence. They've been up and down emotionally. Something's been nagging them. Maybe they coming out of a relation. Maybe have had a very emotional, heavy past, you know. But whatever they've been through emotionally that was, you know, really nagging them, it was hard for them. I feel like they're coming out of this difficult energy, okay? Because in 10 of Wands, this is the end. This person is coming into the house, they're on the way to the house, you know, which means they're walking away from being emotionally unstable, okay? There's been a lot of situations, there's something in their life that's been really too much for them, okay? But it's the end of this emotional struggle. They've been struggling with something, you know, and whatever they've been struggling with, Libra, you've been there for them, and you are there for them, okay? But maybe sometimes they think you being negative when it comes to them, because you're giving them solutions, you're telling them, you know, how it is. And you know, because as an earth sign, you're very good at giving advice, logical advice. You're also very gentle, but this person is super emotional, okay? So they might have, even if you've had discussions with them, you only know your situation, they might have decided to travel, to go somewhere, to have some time away from you, from everyone, because it's like, you know, they've been through so much emotionally for some reasons, okay? We're gonna clarify this later. You also view them with, but you've been very reliable, stable, you've been a rock to them, and they really appreciate your stability, because that's something they haven't had for a long time. Libra, how do you view them? Okay, Eight of Pentacles, someone who's focusing on their money, finances right now. The reason, you know, after this emotional roller coaster, they are focusing on themselves. Can you see with Eight of Pentacles, maybe they're trying to, you know, do something to get the finances in check. They're working on themselves, they're improving themselves, okay? And I feel like you're helping them with it by your constructive feedback, because you're very good at giving constructive feedback. You tell them how it is. You also view them with Queen of Cups. You're dealing with someone, like I said, who's very emotional. We've got the Queen of Cups. So you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of water in them. This could be Scorpio, water sign, Pisces, okay, or Cancer. But this is the card of someone who's very nurturing. So you know they're very emotional. You know that they are the kind of person that give understanding to people. They are here to teach people about love, but at the same time, because they're so emotional, they get easily hurt. So you've been dealing with someone, possibly a water sign, or someone who's very, very emotional, okay? And they've been very hurt in the past, Libra, okay? And yes, they always show you understanding and compassion. They're very compassionate, but I feel like they've been so compassionate, understanding towards someone. I don't know, maybe, I don't think it's you, it's like the past or people in the surrounding, that they got really tired of like carrying everyone's burden. So now they're focusing on themselves, or how can they improve themselves, how can they be better, you know. Maybe they haven't got money, maybe they've been giving so much to others, okay, but you are here, you know, you've got money, you're very good with money, you're very stable, you're very good employee, you're very good advisor, you're very stable energy. And I feel like that's something, you know, they needed. But maybe if you're not together, they needed to walk away to get themselves together. You see, they're working on themselves. They need to get the strength, the money that they're lacking, the stability, because they know you're very stable. They know you are the Empress. They know you are very special to them, and they, you know, they look up to you. So if they are not with you right now, they need to get their shit together, in other words, because they want to appear to be strong to you, because, you know, they view you as the Ten of Pentacles, and all they've got on offer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pentacles, 7 and 8 working on. They want to, you know, make sure that if they come, if you are to be together, they are just as strong as you are. So let's look into the main blockage between you two. You're dealing with someone super emotional. The blockage, okay, 5 of Cups in reverse position. Someone, this is a challenge. Something did not work out in the past here. Someone was still feeling sorrow in the upright position, okay? But this is like someone didn't work out in the past. And, you know, someone kept crying over spilled milk, and I feel like it's this person, possibly it's not even you, and, you know, they couldn't put the past where it belonged. They couldn't get over something, maybe the previous relationship, maybe the heartbreak they've experienced, okay? That's why they might have walked away from you, Libra, for some time. But the challenge now is that, you know, this is what happened in the past, okay? This is the past, the recent past. Someone could not leave something in the past. Let's clarify this. What was it that could not be left? Something that didn't work out, you know? Maybe between you two, you know. But I think this person, this energy is done now. Someone is over now. Something that someone couldn't have. Sorry, I can't express myself. My grammar's bad. Someone wasn't able to leave something behind in the past. You know, they kept focusing on why this did not work out. They kept waiting and hoping hoping that things would work out, but they never ever done anything about it, never took any action. So they were feeling a lot of sorrow, they were crying over spilled milk, they were regretful over something that did not work out in the past. It's possibly the person you're dealing with. That's what drove them crazy in the end. But I feel like this is in the past because this is over now. So let's clarify 5 of Cups in a reverse position. Okay, and we got Emperor again in a reverse position. You know, someone was not in control of their life in the past, okay? Whatever happened here, and because these 2 cards are representing the past, the challenge in someone's past life or recent past, something did not work out, and a person couldn't get out of, you know, those feelings, those negative feelings. You know, and someone lost control of their life with the Emperor, okay? Their life was not in order because of this. They were a right mess here. Someone's been a right mess here, okay? And that was the challenge. Maybe you met this person when they were a right mess, and now they're working on themselves, Libra, because they know that you are the real deal. You are the real prize to them. You are so stable. You are the Empress. So what is the outcome for you two? What is the possible near future? I mean, is this gonna work out for you two? Should you be still thinking of it? Of course, it's hypothetical. Okay, we've got 2 cards that fell out. The first one is 3 of Wands in a reverse position, okay? So I feel like this card is telling me in a reverse position that, you know, someone is not waiting any longer here. Someone stopped waiting for someone. But at the same time, someone is not, well, let me think. Sometimes I got to look at it from the upright before I go into the reversed, meaning the upright is moving forward, right? Is exploring new options, putting the past in the past. Could be, or waiting for something. But I feel like someone is not waiting any longer here, okay? Someone is not waiting for someone any longer, and we've got the 10 of Swords, the end of the cycle. I don't know who this is. Is it them or you, Libra? Are you not waiting for them any longer? Someone hasn't really put the past in the past here, but they finished the cycle's finished despite the fact someone is not able to fully put the past in the past. Someone is not waiting for someone, yet they're finishing the cycle. Let's clarify the outcome. The 3 of Wands in a reverse position. Oh, sorry, it's too fast. Very interesting reading. It is confusing though. 3 of Wands in a reverse position for Libra. Ayo. 3 of Wands in a reverse position for Libra. Okay. Queen of Wands. Passion. Someone's got passion. There's passion here. But someone is not waiting any longer, and they're finishing the cycle. Or in their mind, someone here is going to think that whatever you've had is done. Someone might be quite creative, deciding on doing something creative. Maybe it's you, Libra, because you're coming out very strong this week. Queen of Swords, this is you, okay? Speaking the truth, being honest, being rational. Feeling like, you know, you don't want to wait any longer for this. You didn't forget about this person, but you're focusing on you, I feel like, more this week, you know. You are quite experienced in the department of love. You're ruled by Venus. 3 of Wands again. Exploration, leadership. So you've got other options, okay? So this is the same card, but this time in an upright position. Okay, it's like you're not waiting, but you're still waiting. I'm not waiting, but I'm waiting. You're not waiting, you're deciding to move forward passively. In your mind, you're deciding this is it, I'm not waiting any longer, but actually you're still waiting. Does this make sense? This is what I'm getting here. And the last card, why is Libra still waiting if she's waiting? I mean, who is waiting? Can we get just one card? One card, please. Why is Libra still waiting? Because it's a destiny, okay? It's just a karmic connection. It's this person is like a soulmate, right? So it's difficult to detach yourself from it fully. You feel like you were destined to be together. We've got 20 minutes 42 seconds, so let me just clarify quickly why is this person so emotionally drained that you're dealing with? Because it's not you who drained them, it's something in the past possibly. Oh, too many cards, I need to hurry up. I'm just gonna pull a card. Okay, so they had no, literally they had no, they might be traveling, they might be receiving a new job offer, but basically they had no security, no stability in the past, okay? And that's something they're working on right now, Libra, okay? So maybe right now, as much as they have love they have for you or passion, they're focusing on their finances. Now let's get a piece of advice for you too. What is the piece of advice? Obviously it's a reading for Libra, and your cross-watcher more so for Libra. So 2 cards for Libra for the piece of advice. 1, 7 of Wands. Someone is very defensive. Someone is protecting themselves from this love. And again, Ace of Pentacles. Someone is not stable, okay? Someone is lacking this stability in life, okay? So basically, the advice is, you know, someone may feel like indecisive about this connection. They might be guarding themselves because they feel like they're not where you are yet. They're not that stable. They can't offer you anything stable. They feel like what they've got to offer you is not good enough for you. So they might be fighting you because they're afraid that if they were to give you what they've got is too little. So they're working on themselves. They're working on themselves so they could give you, you know, this Ace of Pentacles, so they could give you this, okay? Libra. And the Romance card quickly. We've got 20 seconds. I'm just gonna pull a card. 1, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, red flags. And deception. Oh my goodness, someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Oh my goodness, I don't like this because I didn't shuffle properly. I'm gonna shuffle now, but I don't want to get cut off. Okay, we've got deception again. Someone is wearing a self-mask in this connection. I don't know who. All right, and I hope this resonates with you. Thank you, bye.